Wow, isn't this woman lovely? Oh, and also, yes, I agree with you. And today we're going to have Edu Soonung words number 35 again. And it's already new words. Oh my, we have already learned a lot of words, didn't we? Yeah, but we need to practice more. Number one is what? Set out. Set out. What do you mean by set out, guys? Set out is to start an activity with a particular aim. It means you start something, you start doing something, but you have a aim. Guys, what is aim? Aim means what? Goal. Goal, okay? They are just the same. For example, usually we use it to infinitive, okay? Set out to. Set out to plus verb. Example. They set out to discover a cure for cancer. What does it mean? It means what? They started to discover a cure for cancer. Wow, that would be amazing. But this is only example, so we don't know. Next, mistaken. Mistaken. Guys, I explained this before. What do you mean by mistaken? Oh, I have mistaken apple for an orange. But that must be very stupid, right? Apple and orange are really different. Next, let's go for puzzle. What is the meaning of puzzle? Puzzle here, you already know puzzle, right? To confuse somebody, like that. And now let's go for minority. Minority is what? Minority is a smaller number or part, or it's also a smaller group, okay? It's a group. For example, in this case, I think in Korea, this is Korea, right? Okay. Now, Korea, there's a lot of Koreans, right? 80% is Korean. Now, there are also like 10% Chinese. Understand? 10% Chinese. Do you think so? Now, what is the minority group? Of course, the Chinese, because they are just smaller number of a group or a part, right? Very good. So my example here is, it's only a tiny minority of people, small number of people who are causing the problem. So it's not a lot, or not everybody is causing the problem. Only a few people are doing it. Got it? Very good, guys. Amazing. Now let's go for of one's acquaintance. What does it mean? Of one's acquaintance. Very good. It means to meet or know someone. For example, oh, I know Mickey, or I know Sarah. So Sarah is of my acquaintance. Very good. It means what? I know her. For example here, guys, I am very pleased to be of your acquaintance. For example, oh, I'm very pleased to know you. I'm very pleased to be of your acquaintance, because acquaintance is noun. Understood? Very good. Now let's go for reserve. Reserve. Oh, you already know what reserve is. So, can I reserve a table for two for at a steak restaurant? Oh, guys, I just love steak. Suddenly I remember. Next, let's go for surpass. Surpass. What is surpass, guys? This one. Surpass means to do or be better than. For example, before, you know high jump, guys, right? High jump. High jump. Sorry, high jump. No, high jump. You have to cross this one, right? Before, you were able to do 100 centimeters, for example, centimeters. Now you were able to do 200 centimeters. So in this case, my sentence is, you surpassed your first record. Don't you think so? You surpassed your first record. You were better than your first record, which is 100 centimeters. Next. So the example here is, the book's success has surpassed everyone's expectation. Now, many people expected that the book will not be very successful, but anyway, it was very successful, that it has what? It was better than everyone's expectation. Understand? Very good. Now let's go for restrict. Restrict. Restrict, what does it mean? It means to limit the movements or actions of someone. It means what? You limit the movements, okay? Limit the movements of someone or action of someone. Example. Or another, limit something and reduce its size or prevent it from increasing. It means, for example, this is the pig, right? You don't want the pig to be very fat, so you restrict it. You just put it in a small container, or maybe big container so it can move around and it can lose weight. Got it? Very good. Now here, having small children really restricts your social life. Do you think so, guys? If you have small children, it will limit your social life, right? Limit. What is social life? Drinking, meeting friends, because you have a baby. Next, let's go for forefront. Forefront, what does it mean? Forefront means the most noticeable or important position. This is what? The most noticeable or important position. For example, this is the company, right? The company. So in this case, the company is it's in the center. It's the driveway. Many people are going here or going back so they can see the company. It is the forefront of the way. For example, it is very noticeable. It is a forefront. His team is at the forefront of scientific research into vaccines. What does it mean? They are at the important position. Why? Because they are doing scientific research to make vaccines. Vaccines are, for example, in winter, we try to have vaccines so that we will not get sick of cold. Understand? Very good. Now let's go for represent. Here, represent. Sehyeon will represent Korea in Mr. Universe. Wow, because Sehyeon has a very good body, he will represent Korea in Mr. Universe. Very good.
LNB student, it's summertime.
Yes.
Whoa, summer, summer, summer.
Love summer.
Yeah. So, do you like summer, everyone? Do you like it?
I love summer.
You love summer.
Summer, yeah.
Why?
Why? Because in summer, I like to swim.
You like to swim.
I like to swim.
Okay, very good. Do you like summer? Me too, but it's winter now. Next, let's go. Vague. Vague, what does it mean? In this case, it means not clearly expressed or not clear. It's not clear. I have a vague memory of meeting her many years ago. It means the memory is clear or not clear. Of course it's not clear. I remember meeting her, but I can't remember exactly where it is and when it is. Do you understand? Because it is a very vague memory. Understood? Very good, students. Now let's go for incoherent. One more time. Incoherent. What does it mean? Expressing yourself in a way that is not clear, okay? You try to express yourself or you speak, but it's not very clear so that people don't understand you exactly. Example, as confused. I think he was confused and incoherent, and I didn't get much sense out of him. What do you mean by I didn't get much sense out of him? It means I really didn't understand what he said, or I really didn't understand what he was talking about. Understand? I didn't get much sense of him. Now, everybody, let's read together. He was confused and incoherent, and I didn't get much sense out of him. Very good. Let's go for depressed. Depressed means, you already know depressed. I am depressed because my boyfriend forgot our 100th day. Actually, most girls, they are really sad or depressed when their boyfriend forgot about special days, right? I was also the same. Next, cautious. What is cautious? You're cautious means you're careful. For example, he is cautious that his wife won't know he went out with friends late at night. So he is very cautious. Why? Because his wife will not know. Got it? That he went out with friends late at night. So he's really cautious or very careful. Next, let's go for biased. What do you mean by bias? It means showing an unreasonable like or dislike for a person based on personal opinion. Do you understand? It means you're showing what? You're showing unreasonable like or dislike. Okay? For example, you just like someone or you don't like someone. Nothing. There's no exact reason. Just it is your opinion. It is biased. Got it? Now, the newspaper gave a very biased report of the meeting. It means they just wrote whatever they wanted to or whatever they feel like it because they don't like maybe the company or whatever, right? It's biased. Next, let's go for self-serving. Self-serving, what does it mean? It is different from self-service, okay? Self-service means you just wash your own dishes or you get your own plates like that. No, it means what? Working or acting for your own advantage. Or it means very selfish. You're just very selfish. Get it? For example, politicians are seen as corrupt and self-serving. Don't you think so? Politicians are usually corrupt, right? And they are always only self-serving. They only like to serve themselves. Yeah. Okay. Next, interpretation. What does it mean? Oh, everybody already know interpretation. Do you like interpretation? English interpretation? Now I understand.
Korea has a different landscape. 아주 다른 경치가 있는 거죠. So Korea is famous for its beautiful landscape and beautiful mountains.
Yeah.
And there are many beautiful national parks.
Yeah, oh, beautiful everything.
Beautiful everything. Beautiful.
Beaches.
There are
parks,
beaches.
There are beaches.
Very good. That's why I love Korea too. Next, pre-existing. What is pre-existing? This one. It means what? Existing before something else. So A happened before B. Do you understand? A before B. Very good. Understand, students? Okay, now let's go. She had a pre-existing medical condition that made her difficult to get pregnant. Understand? She had a pre-existing medical condition. She already had a disease or sickness that she cannot have a baby easily. Understood, students? Very good. Next, let's go. Relief camp. What do you mean by relief camp? Relief camp is a place where people who have escaped their place can live, usually in bad conditions and only expecting to stay for a limited time. Guys, you know what a relief camp, right? Usually in Afghanistan, people just live in relief camp because their country has war. So they just live there. And then maybe if there's war again here, they will go to another place. Example, many people from countries who are at war today have found homes in relief camps. When you say found homes in relief camps, what does it mean? It means they are staying and they consider their relief camps as homes because they don't have houses anymore. Got it? Very good. Now let's go for the next one here. 447. It is outcome. Everybody say outcome. What is outcome? It is a result or effect of a situation. Example, it's too early to predict the outcome of the meeting. It's too early to predict, to guess the outcome, the result of the meeting. Don't you think so? Good. Now let's go for mutual. What is mutual? I already explained this before. Mutual means you like each other or you don't like each other. So it's mutual. Next, we have arm's length. Arm's length is what? It means used to describe a situation in which two people, companies, or etc. operate separately from each other. So they operate together. Okay? Example, an arm's length relationship between and suppliers is usually advisable. So it means buyers and suppliers will work separately. It is advisable. It is better, I think. I agree with it anyway. Now let's go for 450. It is what? Adversarial. What is adversarial? Involving people opposing or disagreeing with each other. It means this man always wants another thing. One is another thing. They always fight to each other, disagree. About everyday life. It means they always oppose or disagree about everyday life. They are usually noisy and uncomfortable to live with. Do you want to live with them? Very noisy people? I don't want. Next, distribute. Oh, anyway, we will finish with adversarial, okay? Adversarial. So before we go, I will give you your homework. First, memorize the words for the test tomorrow, everything that I explained. And number 2, you have to put the English words of these words in Korean, okay? Very easy, so don't complain. But memorize this because you will have tests tomorrow. So guys, I love you. I hope you love me too. Bye!